What's up, guys? So my plan and process as we grow on this YouTube channel is try to do weekly updates, weekly videos, going over stuff that's sold during the week, what I paid for it, how much it costs to ship, because that's something that always helps people. You know, we want to flip as much as possible, especially when it's at a good deal, but we want to make sure that we kind of cut on shipping costs. So the whole objective is to maximize profits. So let's get started. So one of my big sales this week is a G2 Ping putter. Golf clubs are something that, unless, I wouldn't say a trained eye would be able to pick out what golf club is worth more than another, but kind of progressing and growing knowledge is key when it comes to looking at what's a good item to flip. So we're gonna look at this Ping putter that I sold. I believe it to be factory refurbished. That sticker is a code from Ping that says everything you need to know about the putter. It's from pinggolf.com, and there's still a price tag on the putter. It looks little to no use. This is a Ping G2i B60 black dot putter. The grip was messed up on it, but when it comes to golf clubs, especially when looking for brands, Ping is one of your better brands, one of your more expensive brands for golf purposes. And when you can find one in this great a shape and with its tags still on it, especially with the Ping G2 putter cover to go with it, it's a no-brainer on something to pick up, especially if the price is right. I picked this putter up for $10 and I sold it within 2 days of listing it for $70 plus shipping. The total sale on that price was $77.95, turning $10 into $77.95. And as we all know, with eBay's fees and shipping, I actually ended up netting out $65, making a profit of $55 on this flip. One of the easiest ways to ship golf clubs and to ship baseball bats. When you're looking to flip golf clubs, bats, you know, stuff of a lengthy variety, but it's not too heavy, not too big. The U.S. Postal Service has priority mail medium-sized boxes that are a triangle shape. They're about 40 inches in length that allows you to ship baseball bats in them, ship golf clubs in them. You're already going to go over a pound in weight, so going that route helps you save on materials, helps you save money from buying a box. I strongly recommend you doing that process when you're trying to flip baseball bats and golf clubs. Have this little Luigi guy. They're called Pixel Pals. I actually sold this without the back. It does work and turn on. It's just basically a little collectible light up Luigi guy. I bought this with another one for $3 is what I paid for the two of them. I sold this one for $11 total. A nice little light, small item, easy to ship. Just goes in a bubble mailer and out it goes. Quick little flip on $3. We sold both of them for 12 bucks, or right around 11, 12 bucks each. So another flip is this Easton softball bat, Synergy Clarity. It's actually the first time I sold used baseball or softball bats. I normally don't test the pool on used sports equipment, especially bats. But I bought two bats, this one and another one. We bought them for $7 for the pair. I just kind of looked at it. I mean, when you're looking at used sports equipment, the grip, it's replaceable. You kind of want to just check the barrel, make sure there's not really dense cracks. You can kind of, if you hit it on the ground, the little knob, if you tap the knob on the ground, you'll be able to kind of hear a difference in sound if there's a crack in it. This one's a 33-inch, 23-ounce bat. I sold this one $47.95, so it's a nice little good sale on that. And then, one more item I'm going to go over. Clothing. I know it's tough for clothing because there's so much different variety of clothing out there, especially of the same thing. When you're looking at clothing, especially when it comes to sports teams, colleges, this one's a Notre Dame Fighting Irish sweater. 80s, 90s sports sells. 80s, 90s sports apparel sells. If you see 80s and 90s stuff and it's cheap, because a lot of clothes at garage sales are cheap. If it's cheap, pick it up. This one's it says a 90s Notre Dame sweatshirt. It's stitched in the front. It is an extra, it's a 2X, made by a company called Nutmeg Mills. This one's made in China. I picked this up at a garage sale for $0.25. They wanted $0.25 for their clothes. I picked it up for $0.25. I sold this sweater for $23.95. So, if you don't, like I said, if you don't know clothes and you want to take a stab at it, you can find vintage 80s, 90s sportswear, college stuff. It sells. It is a must buy, especially at $2, $1. I mean, you can kind of look it over. You can see if there's stains on it, if there's anything that kind of sticks out to you as being off from stains, cuts, holes, rips. Stay away from it. But if it's in good shape, no cuts, rips, stains, it's a pickup and it's a sell. Next item I'm going to talk about. This one is, all in all, one of my best flips to this date. I was at a sale, would have been back in May. So it's taken me 2 months. I still have some pieces left, but the majority of it's gone. I purchased a hockey memorabilia lot from a garage sale. I gave him exactly what he asked for it. I didn't even negotiate when he brought up the price. I bought a bunch of these mini helmets, different hockey masks, goalie masks. There was roughly, I want to say, 25 of these helmets. If I can do the math. It was like 20, 21-ish masks, as well as other hockey memorabilia stuff from McDonald's collectible trophy that were released in Canada. It was like the award trophies. This book of these giant patches of some of the NHL's best teams, and then some hockey cards. And I spent $20 on the lot. So I sold these 3 helmets this week for $20 shipped. These helmets are from the Upper Deck 02-03 Upper Deck collection, which the way to obtain these helmets was from buying boxes of cards, and inside was a helmet to go along with the cards. So the box was probably like this big or so. That was my cheapest sale. I sold these 3 for $20. I put them up on 99-cent auction because I was ready to move them. I sold all the helmets. I sold a couple of rarities. I guess some of them were rare. I sold 6 or so for $250. I sold 2 for $80. I sold 1 for $50, 1 for $40, and then a lot of 10 or so for $100. And these were the duplicates. All in all, on the $20, I've already done $500 in profit. But I still have some of the other, like the book of patches. This thing is, at some point I'm going to show you the book. It is a huge book. It is so cool. I'm expecting a couple $100 on for sure. I probably won't go any less because it's just that cool. I'd rather keep it than sell it. But so here's another sale this week. These 3 hockey masks. I got $20 shipped for those. Not too bad. All in all, and $20 turned it into roughly $500. Another item this week, as you may have seen in the first video, was these Bose corner shelf speakers with some speaker wire. I believe I picked them up for 10. I'd have to recap the video and see. I believe I paid 10. I sold these today for 50 shipped. And then, so that's not bad. Bose, speakers are tough because there's always a lot of different speakers being produced, but Bose is obviously a well-known brand. If you can get them at a really good price, I'd say pick them up. They are bulky, so if you don't have the room for bulkier items, I'd say pass on them because there's other bulkier items that might sell a little bit better than speakers. So all in all, it took a week to sell, which I'm not upset about. $50 is a great price on them. They'll be a little heavy to ship. All in all, probably net $20 or $30 on it. And then the last item was this metal die-cast long hauler. It's made by a company called ERTL. It's an Eagle brand made in the USA. Old toy car, little truck hauler. Sits in there like that. And a little pole hauler. Got a couple of plastic, same company, ERTL Trans Ams. I bought this for $7. It took a little bit. I'm currently in talks with the buyer. Currently we're at $52.95. He asked about a piece that was missing, and I actually found the piece that he was mentioning. So all in all, we may be at $62.95. Either way, it's gonna be between $52 and $62 on what we're gonna agree upon. I'm ready to sell it. Nice little piece. I spent $7. I didn't really know much about the company, ERTL. I just know from experience, when you're looking at toys in particular, if you're looking at toys and you pick them up, flip them over, and it says somewhere in there that they're made in the USA, they have value. It's just a matter of how much value and what you're willing to take a stab on. I thought for this price at $7, it seemed like a good buy to me. You know, because at the end of the day, I mean, you know, it was a cool truck. If it wasn't worth as much, I could have sold it on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace and try to double up on my money. Luckily for me, it was a lot more of a rare item, cast iron metal piece, maybe 10 instead of cast iron. But still, $7 into either $52.95 or $62.95. We'll keep you posted once I come to a final agreement with the buyer. That's gonna do it for this video. As I said, I'm gonna try to do weekly recaps of stuff that's selling, try to give more insight, more information about the pieces. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you can like, subscribe, if you enjoyed, you know, what you saw, I appreciate it. If you have, like I said, if you have any questions, you know, don't hesitate to ask. I'll gladly answer any questions. I'm, you know, here to provide as much advice or helpful tips to help you in your next flip as we go through this journey together. All right, we'll talk soon. You know, it's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, so we're a couple of days away from another garage sale day, so I'm excited to get after it and see what else we can find.